Here, we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go over the information. Richard has 7 times as many pineapples as Fred. Nathan has 3 times as many pineapples as Fred. Richard has 32 more pineapples than Nathan. How many pineapples does Fred have? Okay, now let's assume that Fred has F number of pineapples. Okay, so because my target is to find the number of pineapples Fred has, so that's why as in a variable for the number of pineapples had by Fred, that is F. So we have to find the value of this lowercase f. Okay, now let me take the first information. That is Richard has 7 times as many pineapples as Fred. So that is Richard has 7 times of what Fred has. Okay, Richard. Since the first information says that Richard has 7 times of what Fred has. Fred, we have assumed that Fred has F number of pineapples. Then 7 times of F is just 7F. Okay, now let me go over the second information. Nathan has 3 times as many pineapples as Fred. So Nathan. Okay, the second information says Nathan has 3 times of what Fred has. Already we know that Fred has F number of pineapples. Then 3 times of F is just 3F. Okay, now let's go to the next information. Richard has 32 more pineapples than Nathan. Okay, so Richard has 32 more pineapples than what Nathan has. Already we know that Nathan has 3F number of pineapples. So if Richard has 32 more than that, we have to add 32 to this 3F to get the number of pineapples that Richard has. So 3F positive 32, because the last information says Richard has 32 more pineapples than Nathan. Nathan has 3F number of pineapples. 32 more than 3F will be 3F positive 32. Okay, here these are the stuff I have corrected from the given information. So here, particularly the second one and the last one says the number of pineapples that Richard has. So 7F stands for the number of pineapples that Richard has. This 3F positive 32 stands for the number of pineapples that Richard has. So both of them represent the same thing, because both 7F and 3F positive 32 represent the number of pineapple for the same person, that is Richard. Since these two represents the same quantity, I mean it represents the number of pineapples that Richard has, we can equate them. That is 7F equals to 3F positive 32. Okay, my aim is to solve for F, because F stands for number of pineapples Fred has. That's what we have to find according to the question. Okay, to solve for F, I'm just subtracting 3F from both sides. So this one will cancel out. 7F minus 3F will be 4F is equal to 32. Okay, further to solve for F, I divide both sides by 4. So this 4 will cancel out. F equals to, when I divide 32 by 4, then I get 8. So Fred has 8 pineapples. Okay, so among the given options, the correct answer choice is option B.